Lesson 14. In this lesson we'll learn about the flat sign, the phrase mark and more about sharps. A flat sign looks a bit like the letter B, but just slightly squashed up. If you see a flat sign written next to a note, just to the left of the note in fact, it means that that note is lowered by one step. So you play the note immediately to the left. So for example, this note is B. If you saw the note B written with a flat sign just in front of it, you would play this note instead. This note here is B flat. Let's play Go Left at the flat sign. This tune is marked vivace, which means lively, so don't go too slowly here. A journey round the keys. Do you know your way around all of the keys? Try these challenges. I'll do them first. Play every A, starting low and moving up to the highest. You can't see all of my keys. I'm going to do just the ones that you can see. It's easy on my keyboard because I've got the letter names written on them, but if you don't have the letter names on your keys, it's good to start trying to really remember which key is which. Play every B flat, starting high and moving low. Play the lowest note on your piano or keyboard. That's mine. My lowest note is an A, but if you're playing a slightly smaller keyboard, you might have a different note as your lowest note. Play the highest note on your piano or keyboard. On my piano, that's a C. Did you know that the distance from one note to the next note of the same name, for example, an A to an A, that distance is called an octave because these notes are 8 notes apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if we have this F here is said to be 1 octave lower. If we have that D, this D here is 1 octave higher. And in fact, this D here is 2 octaves higher. Now, here are some more tunes that use the new note B flat. Watch out also for some ties which are in these next two tunes. This is Kum Ba Yah. This is Jazz Ballad. Phrase mark. A phrase mark is like punctuation. It is a curved line that groups notes together, showing that they belong to the same musical idea or sentence. Just as how, in a story, words group together to form sentences, in music, notes group together to form phrases. A piece of music is made up of a lot of phrases. In the next tune, Lavender's Blue, you can see the phrase marks, and you can see how the notes under each phrase mark one line in the song. Here is Lavender's Blue. about sharps and flats. A flat sign, or a sharp sign, changes not only the notes that they are next to, but also all of the other notes of the same pitch that are in the same bar. So for example, as in exercise 1, you have 2 Bs in one of the bars. The flat sign is written in front of the first B, and you have to remember that the second B will also be a flat. Here is exercise 1. A sharp sign written next to a note affects only the notes of that pitch in that bar. Once you get a bar line, the effect of that sharp sign is cancelled. So in exercise 2, we have a sharp C, but then after the bar line, it changes back to an ordinary C. Here is exercise 2.